Mum. Never ever wanna be a bum. So it's mum. M-U-M-M, mum. Mindset, uplift, manifest. Mum, mindset, uplift, manifest. Mum, mindset, uplift, manifest. Mum. Mindset, uplift, manifest momentum. Mindset, uplift, I'm living in the ending. The feeling's real. Every day I spend that fortune will. I will. Throw away the bills, and I exchange them for real value. And I ain't changing my mind. I'm on my grind, and I'm gonna find that treasure cause I seek it out. And I'm aligned, my mind and my heart is on the same page. I grind and I thank God every day. I save and I do this for my grandkids that I ain't even meet yet. Let's make a bet. I'm not gonna make the 1.2 mistake. We talking millions.
All right, what's up, everyone? You're running with the runners. It is Thursday, April 8th, 2021. We got the whole song playing tonight from my boy GB Ali, the Runners soundtrack. As always, I'm joined by my good brother Ricardo Hamilton. You even wore the silver squeeze shirt tonight, bro. You on it?
You know it, folks. I'm telling you, can't get enough of this stuff right now. And what's taking place in the news is just crazy. Crazy.
Well, and Ricardo, I told you as we were coming on is somebody commented a couple streams ago, the silver squeeze never happened. And, you know, that's what people see when they look at the mainstream media of, according to the guy from the Perth Mint, is these keyboard warriors are just causing problems. And, you know, they failed. The silver squeeze is over. Go back to your normal programming, folks, and watch the news and live in fear and desperation. So, Ricardo, you know, before we get into this, maybe just explain to people, like, what is the silver squeeze? Where did this come from? And, you know, then we'll kind of show them where we're going and how is this still happening.
Yeah, man, look, you know, these are the times where you want to hold these assets, and the silver squeeze is, I mean, it's just essentially, look, the markets are rigged. People are waking up to it, you know, and they're taking the other side of the trade, and they're being very disruptive in the market. And, you know, the silver squeeze is, look, there's not a lot of physical to go around, folks. You know, there's all these ETFs and paper contracts and derivatives, and they've been manipulating and rigging the price of silver. And, you know, silver is an industrial metal. Its role in the economy, it continues to increase, especially as we move into this technological era. And, you know, so this is one of those, the most undervalued asset that you want to have and hold, you know, is dealing with, you know, physical silver. So the silver squeeze is live in effect right now.
Yeah. And, you know, just so you guys, if you weren't aware, so you guys remember the whole GameStop thing, right? Where this Reddit army got online and bought a bunch of GameStop and drove up the price. Well, then some of them were like, well, let's do this to silver. But then all the people some of the people in the Reddit were like, no, we're not doing that. So I don't know what they're doing now, but that spawned Wall Street Silver. So you can still go to Reddit, and we're going to show you today what these guys are doing. So again, you know, it started with the whole GameStop, GME stuff, but then it morphed into Wall Street Silver. Then we have the silver squeeze. Then we have silver for freedom. But the overall message is the same, guys, is get physical silver in your own possession. Extract that wealth out of the system. Because when you have this, right, when you're walking around with this and you have your 10 ounces of silver, at any moment I can go and exchange that for dollars if I ever needed it. If I need dollars, right, if I need to buy a car, buy some land, I have real money now that I can exchange for dollars. But it's out of the system. No one else can control it. No one else can take it. I am now my own bank because I have real precious metals. So, Ricardo, you know, let's jump into the markets. You know, Ricardo's got his too.
Hey, you know it. And I got another one coming. I wasn't playing when I said I got to have another one to go like this. Okay, it's coming in the mail. And look, people don't understand. This is not it's not something that you're always going to be able to have access to. It's not something that you're always going to get. And it's those people who are getting these assets at this time that are going to thank God that they did as we continue to move forward with this global reset that's taking place right now.
Without a doubt. So let's look at the markets really quick here. Gold down a little bit today at 1755. Again, guys, the number one asset in the world is gold at over 11 trillion. The number two asset is Apple at 2.1 trillion. Looks like Microsoft moved ahead of Saudi at 1.9 trillion today. Microsoft up 4.5% this week, wow, which makes sense to me because we're going to see oil eventually die, I think. Good, bad, I don't care about politics. But we see this happening right now. Amazon, then we have Google, then we have silver at number 7 at 1.39 trillion, down a little bit today. And then we have Bitcoin still over $1 trillion market cap. Yep. So guys, what we do here on the runners is we utilize 3 of the top 8 assets. If you guys are into stocks, good for you, go for it, do whatever you want to do, diversify. But for me, it's about gold, silver, and crypto, which is, why I love Robert Kiyosaki. He's my financial mentor, and that's what he's been saying forever. Gold, silver, Bitcoin in your own possession, and you can't lose. So real quick, the crypto markets today, pretty green day, rebounding from the supposed bloodbath that people were talking about a few days ago. Right. Bitcoin above 58,000, Ethereum above $2,000 again. Binance coin, don't sleep on. I think that has a lot of room to grow. Of course, if you were following the runners in the 80-20 plan, we're just sitting back collecting divs now. Actually, Ricardo, I didn't mention this, but I took some divs from the 80-20, took it to Pancake Swap, staked it, earning about 200% on it. And, those of you that are plugged in with the runners, we had an awesome team training today where we walked people through how to stake cryptocurrency and get 200% interest a year. Ricardo got his farm and liquidity pool set up. He's good to go. Hands off, just making money right now.
Thank you, Mike.
Hey, that's why I'm here, man. We're spreading the love. We're spreading the wealth. And that's why you want to be plugged in with the runners.
Yeah, I just had some relatives come over today. I was like, well, the bank doesn't give you any interest on your money. The dollar's losing value. And, I had to do this training where we're showing people how to get 100, 200%, return, just having their money sit for them, sitting in the right place, in the right assets. It's people need to know about this. They need access to this.
It's all about education and getting informed. So XRP, we barely covered, Ricardo, but it's over $1 now. And probably going to keep going higher. 81% this week.
I bought more XRP when it was 56 cents. And what triggered the buy was the SEC saying shame on people for wanting to make a profit from this. I said, is that really their response? They're taking these people to court and Ripple or whatever have you. And they said, shame on the people for wanting to make a profit. I said, man, let me go. And I bought a couple of ETH worth, man. I said, look, everything is going to go up. XRP is going higher, if you ask me. They can't stop it.
Yeah. Cardano's still a sleeping giant, I think. When their smart contracts hit, anything could happen. Don't sleep on Theta, guys. I know we're not talking about it a lot, but it's above $13 again. 13% this week. Again, look at this. So here's where we're at now. Right now, everyone's like, oh, I should have bought Theta when it was $2 or $4. But guys, look at this chart. It's just coiling up, waiting. We hit our high here, March 24th at 1428, dipped. Now it's just coiling up, waiting to make that next big move. And we're getting close to, breaking that all-time high again. So again, guys, I'm not saying this because I don't get anything off of telling you about this stuff, okay? I'm just telling you, if I was going to talk to a good friend, I would tell them, make sure you own some Theta. I think it's the future of the internet. I think it's going to be huge. I think it's going well above $100, probably over 1,000 eventually, maybe next bull run. I'm not sure. But I just love the company and love the technology they're working with. So today, Ricardo, we want to talk about the silver squeeze and people getting physical silver at these prices. Like we told you guys, silver spot price is $25.50 today. Now you can't buy physical silver for that, but because of the premiums, you know, you can usually get it somewhere in the 30s. So John Adams has basically been thrust into the spotlight. So if you want to follow him on Twitter, it's at Adams Economics. He is following what's going on with the Perth Mint. The Perth Mint in Australia is one of the biggest mints in the world. It used to be one of the most prestigious and trusted mints until this debacle exposed by the silver squeeze, by Wall Street Silver, by Silver for Freedom. A Perth Mint client who has over 10,000 ounces of pool allocated silver asked Perth Mint in the past 3 weeks whether he can take delivery of 100-ounce bars. He was told no. Reason? Difficulty with the Perth Mint's accounting software. That's what they want you to believe.
Oh, yeah. Look here. Don't look there. You know, yeah, it's a glitch. Don't look at we don't got it.
Right. Yeah. If you believe that, I'll sell you some land in Arizona.
Yeah, right.
But what's really going on? Richard Hayes has repeatedly said that the Perth Mint has 60 tons ready for sale in 1,000-ounce bar form. And I watched this interview. So basically, this Richard Hayes guy, the head of Perth Mint, is on, you know, somebody's, you know, channel being like, oh, these keyboard warriors, they're so full of it. They're stupid. You're wasting their time. You can come in and buy all the silver you want. But this pool allocated is supposed to be 100% backed by 100-ounce bars. And they're so short now, they're relying on Chinese bars when available. Mm-hmm. So guys, this just keeps happening and happening. And Ricardo, let me pull up the next tweet here. But I know you know about what's going on, but so maybe just set the scene and explain to people again, what is happening here and what are we seeing as one of the collapse of the biggest, trusted mints in the world that with Perth seems to be losing all credibility with people.
I mean, it's very simple, folks. It doesn't have to be complex. It's supply and demand. There's a huge supply for real assets, for money, for silver, for this industrial metal, okay, especially with the silver squeeze that's taking place. And there's a shortage of supply. And so, you know, they're going to pull out people and it's, look here, don't look there. It's, first they laugh at you, then they mock you and then you win or something, that phrase or whatever have you. But that's what's taking place right now. We're seeing that they don't want people to wake up to what's going on in the markets. And that's why they're still knocking down the price of silver. Why is it that you can see John Adams and the Perth Mint and Kitco and all these places are having delivery times extended? They don't have certain products. There's obviously not a lot of physical silver going on, which the price should rise. But we see the spot price of silver going down. So that's the banks in this industry colluding to take the interest, the real interest where it should be, which is in the physical precious metal, and keep you in stocks. That's why the stock market is hitting all-time highs. The stock market hasn't had a correction. It hasn't had, a significant correction since the pandemic. I mean, we're just in the longest expansion period in history. The stock market is up while they're talking about new strains of COVID. They're talking about shutdowns again in other countries. The economy is not coming back. They have to do all this stimulus and executive orders, to try to get the economy going. But yet gold and silver, which are hedgings, is a way of hedging against inflation and financial crisis, is going down in value when we have the most instability and volatility and most debt creation, okay, in any time period in history. Now we have gold and silver going down.
Right. They think we're that stupid, Ricardo. They think we're that stupid.
Yeah. It's really an insult. But, obviously we ain't stupid because we're getting as much of it as we can get as well.
And Ricardo, we got to do a remix here. GB, if you're on the line here, bro, we got a remix of I'm not a squeezer, I just stack a lot. So
Right.
if you guys are watching right now on the stream, let us know that you're there. Give me a hashtag silver for freedom. The number 4 freedom, silver, the number 4 freedom. And I just want to show you guys again here what's going on. Why isn't this popping up? Yeah. So Endeavor Silver withholds 500 ounces of mined silver from the market because they anticipate higher prices. So mints and miners are waking up and saying, we're just going to hold this off the market because we know it's rigged. It says they sold 623 ounces, 10 ounces of gold, held 523,000 ounces of silver, and 1,000 ounces of gold because they expect a metal prices rebound in Q2 of 2021. And guys, this is why, we have the runners, and we want to build a community of people stacking real assets and leveraging cryptocurrency. Go to Reddit Wall Street Silver sometimes. Like when you're around and surrounded and you're watching people get physical silver like this day in and day out, it makes you know that you're not alone, because you're probably, most of the people you're around are not buying silver. They're probably not stacking huge amounts of silver like this. And when you see other people do this, you realize, oh, what I'm doing is smart. I'm part of the 1%. Gold is a traditional silver.
And the memes are crazy.
Yeah, and you get the meme culture, and it's just about having fun. And that's a beautiful safe right there. I'll tell you that.
Yeah. I love seeing it, man. I look at other people's collections, and I'm like, wow. And then you look at mine. I look at mine, and I say, man, I got to keep stacking.
Right. Here it is. You bought SLV. Seriously, like SLV is the fake paper ETF that's backed by nothing, that the banks just rigged.
Yeah.
So let's see. The other one I wanted to show was breaking. It's official. Kitco admits to running a fractional reserve synthetic silver program. Stand for delivery immediately or ask for cash redemption. Time is of the essence. So I think I can read this here. So I posted this on my Facebook. I know it's not super big. I can't really blow it up anymore, but it says, "Hi, John. I called Kitco today and spoke with Elise, who handles orders. She confirmed that the Kitco pool account is not backed 100% by physical silver. They don't have the physical silver sitting to back up every ounce of digital silver sold. The physical silver they have is what is sent to them from the mints. They do not guarantee that they will have the physical silver for each person who is part of the pool. She did emphasize that Kitco pool is unallocated more than once and confirmed that if every pool owner would come at once, they would not have the physical for everyone. Please post this so every Kitco pool owner is aware that what they own is digital silver. That's it. Thank you because of what you do and all that." So Ricardo, you know who has 100% physical gold and silver, audited monthly and backed by the Lloyds of London?
Sound Money Wallet, 7K Metals.
Boom.
Sound Money Wallet, 7K Metals. And look, folks, I hope you understand something, that in 2008, when we had the liquidity crisis, when they had the credit crunch, all right, they were really scared because the whole system was going to lock up, okay? You wouldn't be able to buy. You wouldn't be able to, sell. You wouldn't be able to trade. You wouldn't be able to go to the ATM. You wouldn't be able to go to the bank. The whole system would freeze. That's what we were dealing with in 2008. But now we have a surplus. So we had a scenario where there wasn't enough liquidity, all right? Now we have too much liquidity. The banks are sitting on too much cash. That's actually, I saw it on MSNBC, CNBC. The banks are sitting on too much cash, all right? Because now they're just flooding the world with dollars. So that's why we're also seeing assets like crypto take off in value, okay? But the same thing, when you're starting to see disruption in the real markets, whether we're talking about oil, whether we're talking about precious metals, we're talking about commodities, we're talking about the real things. We're going to start to see like little shock waves, like an earthquake, right? Like little shocks. And that's what we're seeing right now before the big one just goes off, because they can manipulate the data. You know, they can add digits to the screen. They can print paper, but they cannot produce more of that physical asset. Okay. And it's just a matter of time before they don't have it, and all the rigging and manipulation that they're doing is getting exposed. Okay. And then the crisis hits when the true market value for these assets are realized. The correction in price is realized, and you don't want to be on the other side of that trade. You want to be on the right side of that situation by having the asset ahead of time and getting as much of it as you can. Okay, because silver is not just an industrial metal, it's returning as money. Okay, during a time where they're printing trillions of dollars, okay, and the dollars continue to lose value, there are new forms of money, new and old, that are coming back. Okay, and you want to make sure you get as much of it as you can and exchange those dollars for real physical assets and crypto, because that's what the banks are doing.
So the other thing that I saw from John was breaking. There's a silver crisis in the United Kingdom. It's 8 p.m. in London on April 7th. The UK Royal Mint has run out of all silver bar products. There is nothing for sale. Take a look. I mean, this is the United Kingdom. This is where, like, if you guys aren't aware, it used to be called the London Fix. It's basically like 5 banks used to fix the price of silver for like 100 years. And now they can do it on the COMEX, which is basically the same thing. But like, this is like the banking capital of the world, London. And they are out of silver bars right now. So guys, again, I don't know what's going to happen in the future. What I do know is when you have physical silver, you have real money in your own possession that you can use for almost anything. You can get cash if you need it. And we need physical silver for almost everything that's happening in this digital economy, in this green economy, in just medical alone, guys. Medicinal purposes of silver are huge. So if you're a prepper or you think things are going to go crazy, you want to have physical silver. You want to have junk silver to barter. But again, guys, I don't really live in scarcity, and I'm not afraid. I think the future is going to be amazing and awesome. So Ricardo, I know we got this here. But this is what we got today, guys. I mean, yeah. These are beautiful MS70 perfect coins. These are our own minted coins from 7K from a sovereign nation. That's the Cook Islands on the background there. There's only 500 of these, guys.
Only 500 of these flawless coins, historical coins in the world, produced by 7K Metals with the logo of 7K on the back. Okay, the initials of the owners on the back, and then there's a letter U in the corner of that star. You won't be able to see it. This doesn't really do justice. Okay, representing you. I mean, we talk about legacy. When you talk about historical value, when you talk about, you know, massively undervalued assets, you know, the highest asset class of gold and silver, and these numismatic coins, and what 7K Metals is doing in this space, blazing a trail that has never been done before, creating their own unique coins. Folks, this is epic. Okay, this is monumentous. Okay, this is huge. This is bigly. Okay, I mean, this coin is flawless, beautiful, representing a certain time in history. Okay, and look, like he said, this is not something, once again, that you can just, oh, I want one too, let me go buy one. No, the only way you're going to get one of these coins is you're going to have to buy from one of the 500 people who own them. And all of those 500 people are in 7K Metals. I want you to think about that. That's the rarity. That's the exclusivity that 7K Metals is bringing to the market. Folks, this is not, you know, a little piece of rock in here that it's pure silver. This is money. This is an asset. It's next level. Next level.
I mean, are you tired of winning yet, Ricardo? Are you tired of winning?
We just getting started, man. I'm telling you, we just getting started. You know, the run is easily going to be over 10,000. You know, closing out, and I mean, up to 100,000. I mean, the people. I think we're going to help so many people, folks. We're helping so many people, and a lot of times you help people, you don't even know how you're helping. You don't even know how much you've touched or changed their lives. And the things that we're doing today are going to have ripple effects for generations to come, just because of what we're doing right now. I know people can't see it. Some probably can't see it, but for generations to come, you know, you that grandfather, you that parent, you that child, you're passing out an asset, that legacy. Your great grandchildren will remember you because of decisions you're making today. Not speculating, not taking risk, but getting real assets. You know, position yourself for the largest wealth transfer in history.
So if you guys want to kind of see what's going on here, it's, you know, our Wall Street Silver on Reddit. And, you know, this stack here, I finished stacking. This is one of 4 pallets. Almost 3 metric tons, no longer available for the market. F you, JP Morgan, for spoofing, manipulating the market.
Way to stick it to the man.
I mean, this guy's inspiring me, Ricardo. We got to step up our game here.
Yeah, I know. I'm putting out my little 1 bar. Look, I need. Oh man, I love it. Stick it to JP Morgan, man. I'm telling you.
I mean, look at that.
Oh wow.
There's now 51,000 people in Wall Street Silver. He's got the 10-ounce bars there.
And the thing about this, folks, is not like it's a fad. This is coming with an education. They're not just buying this to try to necessarily just screw the banks or something like that. No, they're learning the history of the monetary system. They're learning the real value of silver. They're learning what is going on with the difference between paper and currency, real wealth versus fake wealth. Okay? They're getting informed. They're getting educated, and that community is continuing to grow. And they're not going to stop getting silver. And apparently they got deep pockets. So, I mean, it's next level.
I love this post here, right? Price goes down, buy more shiny. Price goes up, buy more shiny. No matter what, shiny will be sought. This is what the bullion banks don't understand now. The masses know what the banks are doing. The jig is up.
That's
and
it.
guys, this is it, right? That guy nailed it. This is it, guys. We know the truth. We see through them. We know what they're doing. They're rigging the price of silver down so they can get as much as they can physically in their own possession, because they know silver is the most undervalued asset on the planet. Guys, I'm not going to go through the whole history lesson, but this has been going on since the crime of 1873. You can look at the election of 1896 with the Golden Cross of Allen Jennings Bryant, and he said this is manipulation from the banksters on New York and the East Coast and the rich and the elite. They're taking silver out. We need bimetallism. The Federal Reserve, the Bretton Woods, the Nixon taking us off the gold standard, guys. The Hunt brothers. We got to do a whole show about the Hunt brothers next week, Ricardo.
Yeah,
but guys, this is it. This is the stand. Get physical silver in your possession. Extract the wealth from the banksters, because they're just printing dollars, guys. I don't know how much time we have to say this. They're printing trillions of dollars. The 1.9 trillion stimulus was more than the entire silver market cap.
Yeah.
What else do you need to see to know what is real and what makes sense?
And the price keeps going down. It's crazy. There's some Twilight Zone stuff, there's some Twilight Zone, it's not real. Like if you in the Matrix right now. I'm telling you, it's crazy with all these dynamics taking place, and the spot price of silver is sitting at $25, right now for an ounce of silver. Folks, this is why we say this is the most undervalued asset, because this is where you want to be. People are always looking for the thing that's going up. No, you want to find that undervalued asset that's getting ready to explode. Silver market is getting ready to explode, folks. I hope you understand that. There's no telling when, but we're getting very close to that major eruption. And that's why you want to get as much physical as you can ASAP. And one of the best ways to do it, like we say, is through 7K metals and that sound money wallet, getting the most sought after silver eagles and gold and silver eagle and walking Liberty coin.
Well, Ricardo, I feel like I should just buy $100 right now just to show people how easy this is, right?
Hey, show 'em, Mike. I mean, yeah.
I mean, Gary bought some, so I might as well too, right?
Yeah.
So I'm going to buy $100 of silver right now.
So Mike is wallet. Yep, he's in his sound money wallet, folks, which comes with the membership. Membership in 7K, it covers you for 1 year, okay? And comes with the sound money wallet. So very easily, he's going to press a button and convert that to physical silver. Go ahead, Mike.
So, you know, this cash, of course, is just from commissions from 7K about telling people about, you know, how to get gold and silver, what I'm doing right now. So let's buy $100. That's going to be 2.665245 ounces at $37.52 an ounce for a silver American Eagle. We'll transfer that. Done. Just like that. And if I wanted to get this delivered physically, which I have, I'd go to my silver balance, mail it to me. You know, I could take the whole thing, however many ounces I want. Right. 200. There we go.
And understand that the silver is sitting in a private vault, 100% insured by Lloyd's of London and backed by 100% physical silver and gold. Me and Mike went to Idaho, sat down with the owners. Look, we checked it out. We know it's legit. We know it's there, folks. And we got it delivered. We tested the sound money wallet. Okay? 7K Metals is doing some next level things in this space. That's why you want to be in position and make sure you're not making that $1.2 million mistake by not getting the state series. Okay? You want to get that state series, walk-in Liberty coin on autosave. Okay? You want to make sure you're getting these special state series because you can't get these everywhere. This is 7K. Get your state series, okay? Now, and of course, you know, always got this one on the desk. I don't care what you think about the man, okay? This coin got value right here.
Oh, yeah.
This is one of the most controversial presidents in history, okay? But this is the type of assets you want to diversify in. And 7K Metals, I'm telling you, is leading the way. They're doing it. They're doing it.
And this one right here, that butterfly one.
Yeah.
I mean, this one's going for over $500.
$500 for that one coin.
Yeah, we got it for 140.
Yeah, 140, and right now I'm selling for 500. I got one too. Okay. And guess what? That's silver now. When the real price of silver is going up, don't you think these coins are gonna be worth more as well? Okay, and now when it comes time, you see when the disruption in the market, we're talking about acquisition of land and property, and we got an exclusive runners elite group or something, and you know, certain people will come in this group and say, hey, look, there's a whole town for sale. Okay, we need to leverage some of our assets. Yes, there are towns for sale. Okay, next level stuff, folks. Next level stuff. Dream bigger.
Oh, Mark Pyers has got his B. He's got 7 of those.
Oh, nice. Of the
butterfly.
Oh, the butterfly.
And
oh, nice. Okay.
Mark, your comments are too long here. That's why we need to have you on. So I'm going to try to read out this all, and then we'll close out tonight. Most people are uninformed about silver and gold as money or assets because in 1913 the rules were changed to blind the masses about the physical assets that gave the U.S. dollar life. But let's just talk about what would be the best business product. I got to take it off so I can read it. The best business product to build wealth with. Hands down, physical silver and gold because it's accepted all over the world as a store of value for money. So which would you pick as a business product? Lotions and potions or physical assets? And Mark talks all the time about how if you have a good accountant, basically your 7K business is going to be for free because you're going to reduce your tax exposure if you know what you're doing and you're doing it right. And guys, that's what it's about, is getting to the right side of money. Yep. So last thing tonight, Ricardo, because this was just fire. We just killed it. Yep. Guys, it's the runners.shop. Okay. Change the culture, change your mindset. The runners.shop. We got t-shirts, we got mugs. And we need to get some people taking some pictures with these for some ads and modeling stuff. But guys,
we're going to get a lot of that in Salt Lake City, folks. I hope to see you guys in Salt Lake City. I got my flight already, got my ticket, got the room. The runners will be in Salt Lake City, folks, in May. Okay. Celebrating the success of 7K and our success in 7K and the future of what they have to roll out, next level stuff. Everybody I hear from, they got some major news, folks. You want to be in position. You want to be in position. 7K medals.
And really, Ricardo, we just gotta find some girls that can model this stuff. Is what it comes down to.
Right.
All right, so guys, that's it. It's the runners.shop. The runners.shop. If you want to support, what we're doing and what's going down, and don't forget, I want to give a huge shout out to Jessie Cleveland, who's part of the Runners Group. She made her first NFT. Oh, wow. Great artist into meditation, manifestation. She made her first NFT. She's going to be leading us in some mastermind meditation and manifestation where we're out in Salt Lake City. So, I'm just super excited about, surrounding yourself with winners, surrounding yourself with people saving in real assets, understanding and teaching the blockchain, because we're all going to be wealthy, guys. If you're with the runners and you're plugged in, you already know you're going to be wealthy. There's no question about that. So Ricardo, man, I'm just super blessed, super pumped. I love what we're doing. Don't forget, guys, Ricardo and I are taking the weekends off now. So this is the last Runners Live. We will be back Tuesday at 9:30 Eastern Standard. Ricardo, I'm good. Any last words?
No, I'm fired up, man. I'm excited because I know we're in the right place. And I know it's just a matter of time. And the longer that they stretch it out, guess what? It's the longer we're going to continue to get wealthy in precious metal and crypto. And so look, man, folks, lace up. Let's get wealthy. I'll see you guys for the next Runners Live show Tuesday at 9:30. Peace.
Peace.
Wealth building. My grandkids billions. Mindset, uplift, manifest. Momentum, mindset, uplift, manifest. Momentum, mindset, uplift, manifest. Mom, you'll never be a bum. Mindset, uplift, manifest. Momentum, mindset, uplift, manifest. Momentum, mindset, uplift, manifest. Momentum. You'll never be I'll never be a bum. My team taught me how to run. If you ain't come from a wealthy family, you gotta create one. Zombies all around me, but I'll never be one. In a world full of sheep, but I'm a wolf son. Watch me fight the beast in this matrix system. I got my sound money while I asset collect gun. Keep my mind occupied, positive enforcement. Gotta help others to get what you want. The all is mine, I'm a uplift.